people know, man, we want to again welcome y'all to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
Hey, this King Jab. How y'all doing this morning?
Hey, man, and this program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That. And we like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool on a motivational, money-making Monday morning, man. How you feeling, King Jab?
Oh man, I woke up thinking about the money.
Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, I'm back on Sharonda podcast tomorrow.
Okay, good stuff.
I'm finna unleash it, bro.
Okay.
You know what I've been talking about behind the scenes.
I do.
I'm just finna unleash the beast, man. I'm just finna go ahead and let it go.
Okay.
And go ahead and get my people ready, man.
And you doing it on her podcast?
Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna have we actually gonna have something free for the people.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You can sign up. You can get the business coaching and counseling.
Right.
And I'm very excited because it's actually me implementing and putting one of my passions to work.
Yeah, man.
I'm very passionate about our city being rebuilt and us being in position to go in and get these contracts.
Right.
And be a part of rebuilding, not a employee of the rebuilding.
Not a bystander. Yeah.
I was there. I was just holding the sign.
Right.
No,
I know they was building something, but
yeah.
But being active participants in the building.
Yeah, and it's important for
Good morning, Mama Blue.
all our skill players, man. Everybody has a skill, even
right.
Like what I'm gonna go into tomorrow. So you don't even have to have the skill when it comes to the government contracts,
right?
And what's being opened up to me, it's like just third party.
Okay.
I'm working on one right now with Air Force Base.
Wow.
For laundry. I don't have the facilities.
Right.
But I'm gonna go get them dry cleaned and deliver them back.
That's right.
Take my piece of the pie. You get your piece of the pie. We go ahead on.
It's so many ways, right?
So many ways.
Paid. Yeah, it really
one
is.
Of my rap songs.
Okay, so people don't know that you was a rapper.
YouTube right now, X-Con from St. P, Dirty Ballin'.
Okay,
I was just listening to I said that.
Yes, sir.
So many ways to get paid. That's why I said that in that song.
In that song, that was one of the bars.
It's called Dirty Ballin'.
Yeah,
X-Con.
So you was in it, huh?
Man, I don't even like telling people the story because people really don't believe me sometimes. When I say this.
Okay.
But before I came back to St. Petersburg, I was in California. So when I started rapping, I came up under the regiment of the Dog Pound with Corrupt Daz.
Right.
And I started off as a battle rapper.
Okay.
And when I moved back and we started the movement of X-Con, really lower level the whole label because we was y'all don't realize the powerhouses we had here because why I always say people we look at the YSL and this was the same thing that happened to us, Luciano.
Right. I remember.
And we was on the verge of
breaking taking off.
I
remember, man. I remember them Luciano CDs, man, and that movement. Yeah.
And people don't realize,
and I'm talking about
75% of the shows that we had, you would see X-Con and Luciano perform.
Yeah.
People always thought it was a dissension.
But
no.
Yeah.
We calling them, they calling us. Well, what's up? Y'all want a piece of this one?
Yes, sir.
And we was moving in that realm. Even with X-Con album, if anybody remember, half of their album was produced in California. We went to LA. We in the Slauson swap meet with it before Nipsey.
before they started putting
I had the whole we out there, you know what I mean? St. Pete boys and we that song, Dirty Ballin', no, that was recorded here. I take that back.
Okay.
We had a few songs we recorded out there. We had a lot of production we got out there, and even right now, I listen to. Shout out to Dally too, man.
He on the radio now. I be hearing him on the radio.
Okay.
Yeah, he got a song on there. I'll be listening to.
Yeah, man, Dallas still doing this thing.
Yeah. He's still in it, man. He's still going. Did you get out to any of these events this weekend, man? It was a lot happening this weekend.
Hey, y'all, I did go outside once.
Okay.
But it was my little cousin's birthday.
Okay.
And they all from Sarasota, and they came to 31 grand, so I couldn't.
Okay.
I couldn't buck because yeah.
When they come over,
once the sun goes down,
yes, sir.
It's hard to find King Jack.
Yes, sir. So look, we share that. We absolutely share that.
I went out and had a good time because man, he was glad to see me.
Yes, sir. Family's important,
all
man.
My first cousins, man, from over there. That's that tree over there.
Okay.
And shout out to Eric Jackson with Story, man. Like
727.
Man, he done bought me in, and we finna do the food drives over there in Sarasota.
Oh wow. Okay.
Like man, we've
it's the truth.
It's building together, man. So we look like he had to play, and it was like some people over there. I'm like, man, I got a whole family tree over there. Like, so we're gonna run the same play.
Okay.
Story in Manatee County.
What's that? Is that Story 954 or 941? Yeah. Story 941. John Bailey, good morning. How you feeling this morning, big brother?
Shout out to Mr. Bailey.
Mr. Bailey
don't had to sit down with Mr. Bailey.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's why I say I woke up thinking about the money.
Okay.
I woke up really finna go into, I'm in, the discipline of myself and working on my own things. And that's one of the things that I'm working on. And right now I'm just kind of happy that in the space that I'm in, and I just want to see these seeds, these little bitty trees that we got growing up, man. I'm ready to produce some fruit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I appreciate that. Look, speaking of trees, I was planting trees this weekend. Like literally planting trees. Yeah. So as a part of the work that we've been doing in Childs Park with this oil refinery and mitigation and resiliency and like just that whole resiliency movement, really starting to understand the importance of tree canopies and having trees and tree lined streets. And Childs Park actually was one of the first to apply for this tree grant. Okay. And so the goal, I think, for between now and the end of the year is to plant over 600 trees in the city. And so we planted the first tree out of that 600. So it's 599 trees left. But 599 trees on the wall. Right? Hey, so we planting trees this weekend, man.
I don't know if you remember hearing me say this. When I first came home, the first thing I noticed about St. Petersburg was the growth of the trees.
Okay.
I was like, wow, we vegetated.
Yeah. We've vegetated since
I was in South Carolina.
Since I was last here. Yeah.
They had me up in the bushes, man. And I came home and I'm riding down 9th Street. I'm like, wow,
look at these trees.
Canopy.
The tree canopy. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay then.
And it's really that's part of the plan is to bring that back, man. And right away tree planting. So if you want a tree, you can reach out to St. Pete. Just go to stpete.org and you can search under the tree program. Urban forestry is what it's called, and that's actually a committee with urban foresters, and they've been doing amazing work. Just going out.
Y'all do know, like from elementary, they didn't lie that the trees produce the oxygen. Like,
that's a real thing. We got
600 oxygen tanks we finna put down.
You know what I mean? That's right.
Y'all can get with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. And it's interesting because when you're looking at the size of the tree now, you think about like that. It wasn't lost on me that this tree gonna be here long after I'm gone.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And the size of the tree, I probably won't be able to sit under the shade of that tree in my lifetime. Not a lot of it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's gonna be a nice, beautiful thing for somebody. And just to know that I'm there, they had a hand in putting that thing in the dirt, man. Yeah. It's kind of special. So now every time I ride down there by it, I'm gonna tell my grandchildren, that's one of them.
When you be in your 80s, trees as fruit trees.
Yeah. Now let me see, because there's certain species.
It's a very low abundance of orange and lemon trees, like grapefruit trees.
Yeah. I think they're more like on your property. These are going right of ways.
Put it out there. It's free fruit. Feed the homeless, man. Y'all get the grapefruits.
So we was working on some urban forestry things. So you've seen the Deuces Food Forest, working on that, and then also looking at just changing some policies so that those who have urban food forests can actually sell the produce.
That's why I think they got us at too, bro. Because I'm looking at the size of our football players compared to those boys from Miami, man. We don't eat off the trees no more.
Okay, yes, sir. We
used to eat off the tree.
Yeah, I remember.
Like, man, we would tear your mango tree apart
for
by
real.
4 of us, boy. And we're gonna eat them all.
There's a certain way you gotta hold your shirt.
Man,
you tuck that shirt.
Man, and we go, man. We got grapefruits. We going to get the little cherries off the bushes. Man, we ate off the trees, man. The tangerines.
Yep.
The man.
Plum trees. I remember, man. We had all them.
You had walnut, man. I grew up right there on 22nd Street and 22nd. We had a walnut tree right there, bro.
Yes, sir. Wow.
Man, come on, man.
Miss Mama Blue said, instead of flowers at a funeral,
a pecan tree. I said walnut.
Pecan. It's pecan tree. Yeah.
Yeah, pecan.
So instead of flowers at a funeral, I plant a tree in their honor and present a certificate to them. And then UB says, if trees could tell, he said, if trees could talk, what a story they would tell. Yes. Trees also reduce the heat and cleans the air. Yeah, it's important, man. And it was interesting because when we first started conversations about trees, like it was a growth moment, like for the community, because they was like, trees, who gonna sweep up all them leaves? Who gonna do all that? It was like no, just chill. Don't worry about that part of it. What we trying to do is make sure we got clean air that we can breathe.
Don't even, matter of fact, don't use none of the oxygen from the tree.
Right.
You don't want to clean
you don't want to clean
Hold
up
your
the
breath
tree,
when you walk under the tree.
Right. I do. Hold your breath when you walk by this tree.
Yeah. We're talking about some leaves.
And take your hat off when you walk under the shade. Yeah. You walk under there. Hey, I do remember paper trees. You remember them paper trees?
Oh man.
Yeah. I remember paper trees.
Sugar cane.
Yeah. Man, come on, man. We did grow up outside.
Man, yeah, for real. We grew up in the tree. I was telling my son, just like, I rode down 22nd Street, right by the church off 22nd, and I said, y'all see through the parking lot of this church, that big tree?
Yeah.
Bro, that's what we lived in the tree.
Yeah.
And they looking at me no, we go make a sandwich and go in the tree and eat it.
Right.
Like it's all me and all my cousins. Skeet, granddaddy stayed next door to us. Zodem still stay there. The Preston, like
okay, yeah.
Bro, like we in the tree.
Yeah, for real.
That's what we grew up at, in the tree.
You know what? I don't see children in trees no more.
No.
They don't climb trees.
Okay, so this is how
they ain't climbing trees no more. Yeah.
They were trying to climb the tree to get on the roof.
Okay.
To get a frisbee.
Okay.
And the tree climbing skills was just such disgust that I was like, man, I failed in this category, bro.
The tree climbing.
I ain't get none of the tree climbing abilities at all.
We didn't pass that on. Y'all didn't catch that. So y'all check it out. You're listening to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, the new 99 Jams morning show right here on 99.1 FM. And this is a public media resource, y'all. So as such, we rely on the support of listeners like you to hear to help, man, and really support the programming. There's a couple ways you can do that. You can send us some stars through Facebook. You can also go to 99jamstheberg.com. Click on the donate button. You can underwrite a show. You can definitely send your contributions if you like to hear your name on the radio. If you like to hear your business advertised and promoted, get at us, man. Give us a call. Reach out to the station, and you can get all of that information on the website at www.99jamstheberg.com. What we're going to do is we're going to take a real quick break, and then we're going to be back with some headline news. I think we might have a Would You Rather for you today, King Jab. And we got some headline news and some updates on some community events. It was a lot of stuff happening this past week, a lot of stuff coming up at this month and next month, and so we're going to talk about it. Make sure y'all stick around. We'll be right back with more of the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club on 99 Jams. Yeah.
The search goes on for bodies as the number of dead and those displaced by the burst of 2 dams rises by the hour in Libya. We hear from one of the ministers.
Thousands of people have arrived in small boats from North Africa to Italy over the past week. The Italian Prime Minister is asking for help.
5 Americans jailed for years in Iran are expected to finally fly home back to the U.S. today as part of a deal mediated by the Gulf state of Qatar. How was the deal achieved?
We've got all your sports, news and the top business headline to come. That's all after a bulletin of the latest world news.
Soul Boutique. High-end boutique looks and quality with affordable pricing. Located at 6025 Martin Luther King Street South in St. Pete. Choose from our amazing selection of stylish, fashion-forward heels, wedges, boots, children's shoes, accessories, and much more. You can shop now and pay later, interest-free with Afterpay. Subscribe to our website and get huge savings on our latest products at agapesoulboutique.com. For more information, call 727-379-1318. Come give your feet the royal treatment and check us out at Agape Soul Boutique today. Agape Soul Boutique.
Corporations sitting in his second home in Acapulco while we're bargaining rather than being at the bargaining table. And so, our demands are just, we're asking for our fair share in this economy and the fruits of our labor.
So 21% is a no-go for you?
That's definitely a no-go, and we've made that very clear to the companies.
On Friday, Independent Senator Bernie Sanders traveled to Detroit to speak at a UAW rally where he decried corporate greed.
And let me thank the UAW for standing up not only for your own members, but for the working class of this country. The fight you are waging here is not just about decent wages and working conditions and pensions in the automobile industry. It is a fight to take on corporate greed and tell the people on top this country belongs to all of us, not just a few.
Ukraine's military.
Peace and light. This is your brother John, and I would like to invite you to tune in to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club on 99 Jam every Monday and Wednesday morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. for the latest in pop culture news and unique perspectives on hot topics. Make sure you tune in and start your day off right with the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club right here on 99.1 FM, 99 Jam. All right. Welcome back to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
This King Jab.
Hey, and this program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That?
See That.
And we'd like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool, because smart is the new gangster. What's good, King Jab?
Man, I'm sorry. I am very disappointed while I'm looking at on my screen on my phone.
Okay. What is it that disappoints you?
Officially announce that I don't think I'm a Gator fan no more.
Okay, tell me why.
Because they just gave Def Satan the Saints a jersey.
Oh man, that's it.
I think I'm officially gonna go to Colorado.
Okay.
How many of y'all attended Club Colorado the other night?
A lot of people going.
Okay. Like it was a performance at the beginning.
Okay.
We had an intro performance. Like Lil Wayne opened the club up.
Okay.
It was a fight. The club kept going.
In Club Colorado.
It was another fight.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It like Club Colorado. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, man. We was at Club Colorado, double overtime.
I missed all of that.
And Deion pulled out the victory. Talking about, man.
Okay. And so what's the record now?
They undefeated still, but they had to fight for this one.
Yeah, I've seen a couple posts about it, but I ain't seen the game.
Dirty, like they were playing dirt. Man, it was a war, man.
Who they played?
Colorado versus Colorado State.
Okay, I got you.
And for all the people out there that don't know about sports, it's a rivalry. So people are like, they struggled against them, and it's a rivalry. This is like when Lakewood played Gibbs. We go play a whole lot harder, you know what I mean? Because it's our rivalry, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like
that's right.
You know what I mean? Like
you cannot lose this one.
Y'all got the bragging rights.
That's right.
All the wages and lines and all that go out the window, man. It's a war.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like so
they was playing to win.
Playing
to win.
Yeah, man. That
Shout
was
out
a
to
good
Deion,
game.
man. He navigated it, man, pretty good.
So the most important part about that is the recruiting class that he finna bring in is finna be amazing. Man, who you had? Master P, The Rock, Lil Wayne. You got like the announcer literally said it looked like the BET Awards on the sideline.
Wow. And so
the star appeal that these kids is getting, like you got Key Glock performing in the locker room after the game. Like this is what these kids want.
Right.
So
it's only gonna get better from there because of the recruitment. People want to go. People want they want to be there. Yeah.
Because just like Travis Hunter, Travis Hunter had all the D1 offers. He was the number 1 recruit in the country.
Okay.
And he went to Jackson State because of Deion.
Okay.
Now Deion's at Colorado. This is a D1. We got everything you need.
Yeah, all the resources.
Man, you got Warren Sapp over there coaching, man, spitting back on the people's flows.
Good Lord, man.
But I dislike Warren Sapp from Club Atlanta. If any of y'all Club Atlanta is no
Warren Sapp, he's
them jokers should come in there and buy all the Hennessy, bro. Like, what are y'all doing?
Yes, sir. Yes,
like
sir.
we trying to stunt too.
Right.
And you in the club spitting tobacco on the floor, you nasty.
Come on, man.
What?
Warren Sapp. Yeah, man, Hall of Famer. Shout out to Warren Sapp.
Man, Warren Sapp, man, yeah.
Yeah. So check it out. So this day in history, man, future President Jimmy Carter files a report with the International UFO Bureau on September 18, 1973, claiming that he had seen an unidentified flying object.
He seen it himself?
He seen it himself.
He ain't recorded with his phone, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, this was 1973.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't have it on his phone.
Yeah, so nobody believed it. Yeah. At that time, nobody believed at that time.
The finna be president, ain't nobody believed it.
Yeah, they said during the presidential campaign of 1976, Democratic challenger Carter was forthcoming about his belief that he had seen a UFO. He described waiting outside for a Lions Club meeting in Leary, Georgia to begin at about 7:30 p.m. when he spotted what he called the darndest thing that I've ever seen in the sky.
That's why they didn't believe him, because he said darndest.
He said the darndest, right?
Yeah, like huh?
yeah, that's why they didn't believe him. Like, what? Okay, we know you ain't seen
that. Before you say what?
I saw the darndest thing, right? So Carter, as well as 10 to 12 other people who witnessed the same event, described the object as very bright with changing colors and about the size of the moon.
I know what it was.
What it was?
George Clinton and Bootsy them.
Oh, that's it.
It was the mothership. They was where they seen that?
Leary, Georgia.
There you go. They was headed across. Yeah, they were headed across state.
That's why they say they Leary.
Yeah, that was George Clinton.
Okay.
And Bootsy Collins them in the mothership, man. They was just, they was going to the next show.
He said he seen it.
That's their tour bus was the mothership now.
He did. I remember hearing about it. I don't remember seeing it. Carter reported that the object hovered about 30 degrees above the horizon and moved in toward the earth and away before disappearing into the distance. He later told a reporter that after the experience, he vowed never again to ridicule anyone who claimed that they had seen a UFO. Also, during the presidential campaign, he promised that if he was elected, he would encourage the government to release every piece of information about UFOs available to the public and to scientists. After winning the presidency, though, Carter backed away from this pledge, saying that the release of some information might have defense implications and pose a threat to national security. Because they had
right after they went and shot down the one and stole it and went and used the technology to make the stealth bomber.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So, right. but what he said is it was so much information that they couldn't release it. But this was like before now. So you fast forward, what was it, last year or earlier this year?
To the Space Force?
No, to like congressional hearings.
They got a whole. They made a whole Space Force before the congressional hearing. They said, hold on, we need a branch of military.
I think Space Force was Trump.
So we need a branch of military for the space.
Yeah, to deal with
before the congressional hearing.
Yeah, before the congressional hearings, they absolutely did it. Hold on, let me see what JP say. JP say
I want to go to that.
He said, "Y'all know weird. Carter was a peanut farmer. He could have seen anything out there checking on his growth. Yeah, he could have.
Peanut. It was George Clinton and he probably has Well, he was just 73. He probably had a few slaves out there still.
I don't know though. That was another one of them documentaries.
Minimum wage is slavery, y'all.
I seen that.
So if he had people out there working minimum wage, he had some slaves out there.
Yeah. And I saw that they did have people in Mississippi. It was actually a documentary called The Cotton Picking Truth. And they had people in Mississippi like in the 1960s and 70s that was still on plantations, basically being held as slaves, man. So it's real. Yeah. They not just slaves, but actual slaves. Also today, you a cheeseburger guy?
Depends on where it's from.
Okay.
My new favorite cheeseburger from 727 Grill, man. Old Red Shack, Snack Shack.
Yeah.
That brunch burger.
Okay.
Now, me personally, the first time I was like, ooh.
Right.
I went back again. He did it the same way. He got me.
So he got the consistency. Yeah, because sometimes,
man, give me the same thing, man. Yeah. Don't change nothing.
If I get the one and it's good, I want it every time when I come back. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So let me see here. Have Faith, America. National Cheeseburger Day falls on September 18th. That means there's a free or at least discounted cheeseburger waiting for you somewhere in this great nation. Prepare to enjoy an American food icon, a cheeseburger oozing warm, cheesy deliciousness on top of moist, juicy patty or two.
Wow.
No matter how refined, right? Ouch. No matter how refined your palate might be, a good old-fashioned cheeseburger seems to satisfy, especially on September 18th. So, yeah.
Okay, hold on. I want to interrupt.
Yeah, no, that's it. Please do. It's National Cheeseburger Day.
It's one thing about me. I always listen to my white constituents when they warn us, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to play this TikTok video real quick. I'm going to play it on air, right?
Okay.
You make sure you value him up. Here we go.
Dun,
if I can get it.
That print.
Through September 22nd, Wendy's is going to be selling their hamburgers for 1 cent.
Oh.
Yes, you heard me correctly. And on September 18th through September 24th, McDonald's is going to be selling their double cheeseburgers for 50 cents. Do not eat the burgers. That's all.
Okay.
I'm going with my white constituents on that.
All right. In other news.
All right. You can switch it now.
Oh, wow. Okay, so they know that it's Cheeseburger Day. And so I guess with them knowing that it's National Cheeseburger Day, they're doing like 50-cent cheeseburgers and 1-cent cheeseburgers.
Put the vaccine in.
And they telling you don't eat the burgers, man.
Man, listen.
They say don't eat the burgers.
My white constituents say, man, y'all pass
up on the burgers.
On the $1 burgers,
okay,
man. They gonna bring in that special shipment.
Let them. They gonna give you that batch they gave Tyrone.
Yes.
The Tyrone burger batch.
Yes, the Tyrone burger batch.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, stay away from the burgers, y'all.
Okay. You can possibly wind up as the clone currently known as Jamie Foxx.
Ooh. Jamie Foxx ain't no clone, man. You know they ain't clone Jamie Foxx.
Currently known.
The clone formerly known as
Jamie. It's currently known.
Right
now
he still is yeah.
Something now.
Yeah.
You gotta do something real funny for me to believe you.
They had Jamie Foxx apologizing, man.
Yeah.
You seen that?
Yes, I seen it.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. Jamie Foxx had to apologize, or he didn't have to. I think he just, the considerations that they make,
Speaking of slavery, it's like
every
5 or 6 months, they got to take one of us out there and whoop our ass in front of all the other black folks to let us know stay in line, don't they?
Man, that's tough, boy. Yeah, that was a part of it. Yeah, that was every day in history when you get they called it buck breaking at the time. But look, I'm finna Elmo. We're gonna turn the corner, keep moving.
Bennett, man. Turn on 34th, man.
Yeah, turn on 34th Street,
18th.
Man. Speaking of 34th and 18th,
Fruitel right down to that bridge with that fresh fruit, man. Go get you some.
Yeah, he got it. And got it. He got the best thing going, man. So we talked about it, but I just want to make sure that people know that it's coming. And when I talked about it last time, we didn't give you a timeline. So the city of St. Pete is taking steps to address the challenges faced by residents struggling with unpaid bills and the threat of eviction that have been exacerbated by the economic impact of the pandemic and rising inflation. So during a citizen advisory committee meeting last week, The majority of the members voted to support 2 assistance programs. I want to tell you about the programs real quick. So it's an eviction prevention and a probate assistance program. The program aims to help individuals facing eviction to maintain a healthy financial record. It won't directly pay your old rent, but it will offer some legal assistance, negotiation of payment schedules, discussions about relocation agreements, like if you need help finding another place and getting some time, to find somewhere. Even if you still got to go, sometimes you just need somebody to help you navigate what your exit looks like. They'll help you discuss that. Tenant representation during the eviction proceedings is another piece of it, and mitigation of eviction records, because once you get an eviction on your record, it's hard to get another place. And
man, my daughter going through that right now, and it ain't even a eviction. They just put on there that she owe them some money.
So that's what it's talking about.
Like, you owed us $175, so we gonna change your record.
Oh man!
And they don't never want to give you your deposit back. Like, that's something that the city need to look into, because the home owners, some of them, bro, they don't give the people their deposit back. So now you done cleaned this whole house and did all this, and they buck you now, and you trying to still figure out a first, last, and deposit over here.
Right.
So and then. Man, on the other note, man, with the city of St. Pete, conversation me and my brother was having, and this is something that, like, city council, mayor, man, we need to seriously consider. Man, we have to build an industry in St. Petersburg.
Yeah, we
keep coming up ways to provide funds for people instead of providing the industry. Okay. What I say about an industry, like the conversation we have, St. Petersburg would be the perfect place for a movie studio. They've built 3-4 of them right in Atlanta.
Okay, yeah.
And Tyler this Perry brings got that big industry. One out there, man, another rich white guy built one right across the street bigger than Tyler Perry.
Okay.
I swear, like, he bigger than Tyler. He went and bought the land and built one bigger than Tyler Perry.
Okay.
Because it's the industry. Because
what it's bringing to the areas,
you bringing people that have to live here.
Right.
If they're making their movies here, they're going to be here 4 to 6, 8, 10 months, however long it takes filming. They have to eat, they have to purchase, they have to consume.
Mm-hmm.
This gives us an industry.
Right.
We have no industry. We just raised the utilities again.
Yes,
while we fighting with Duke Energy.
Right.
With the rent going up.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
Right now, and this is what's happening, and this is what I see. We gotta figure out what we gonna do for our city, because it's a lot of people that's not really from our city that's introducing their ideas and trying to run stuff, and you ain't from here, man.
Right.
Matter of fact, y'all can go.
What they can
do? Go. Because y'all, like, it's a lot of things going on. Y'all don't really know the essence of St. Pete, man. And sometimes y'all be barking up the right tree.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Wow. No, you're right though, man. And but the program is designed. And look, I got to get back on script. The program would allocate $95,000 to hire a full-time attorney for eviction protection services, along with $5,000 to cover court fees and other costs. Unlike the existing community law program, this program wouldn't have household income restrictions. So as long as you're in the CRA, no matter what you make, you could take advantage of that particular program. And then the second part of it, the probate assistance program. This program addresses properties that are not in the current occupant's name, often due to a deceased family member's name being on the title. Eligibility for probate assistance requires an income at or below 120% of the area median income. And this program would allocate $200,000 to hire probate attorneys and legal assistance to help CRA residents. The initiatives are seen as essential to providing supports to residents and landlords during these challenging times, and the city council is actually expected to review the program and the language in the very near future. So it's been approved by the CAC, but it hasn't come to city council yet to workshop it and to approve the program. But yeah, probate assistance is a big deal, man. People,
Councilman.
Yes, sir. Let me put on my councilman hat. When you say that, let me sit up straight. Let me sit up straight in my chair.
Of the CRA.
Let me sit up straight in my chair.
We got to provide resources for people outside of the CRA.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this has prompted me and bothered me so much, right?
Yep.
That I literally open up my tax office now. I'm going to be virtual mailing.
Okay.
And I'm going to be a registered agent. I'm doing 2 things. And I'm going to sit right here before you and tell you this is how we got to circumvent the CRA.
Okay.
Because now the business is
no,
outside.
Don't tell me. I don't know if this. Look, I don't know who listening. Listen,
well,
man. Yeah.
I'm a registered agent, so and I'm in the CRA. So if you pay to use my registered agent services, you are absolutely qualified to get the benefits of the CRA.
The views
if your
expressed
business
on
don't
this
fit.
program are the views of the individual.
We gotta outsmart our own people, man. We gotta smart the people that we vote for, because we didn't vote. You were appointed.
Okay.
But we gotta smart the people that we voted for.
Okay.
And the CRA, although I love it, but the CRA was.
Hold on, let me see.
So I
heard right. This is Kiss. She said right. There are no jobs with income to substantiate these inflated rents. Yeah.
Most people in St. Pete don't even work in St. Pete. We have no industry, so
So check it out. Here's the other part of it. That brings me to another one of these points, right? When I'm seeing the rent, that whole industry standard of 30% of your income should be going towards your expenses, right? Towards your household expenses. That's kind of the old model. But when I see rent for $2,500,
and that's correct.
That means you have to make $7,500.
Yes, per month.
Yeah.
They want you to make $7,500 a month.
Yeah, in order to afford $2,500. Yeah. No, that's not lost on me when I see that. So that's like $1,800 a week, right? That's like $46 an hour. You gotta be making $46 an hour.
Yeah.
If it's just you, if it's one earner in the household, in order to comfortably afford $2,500 a month rent.
Oh, you're a single parent.
You got to be making $46 an hour. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, yeah. I'm telling you,
man.
That's where it's at, because we look at AMI, area median income, and them percentages. But in order to afford $2,500 a month with you and 3 kids, you got to be making at least $46 an hour, according to the the industry standards.
Okay, I'm just
twist.
Hold on,
what's the plot twist? Let me get the plot twist. What if the economy is trying to fix relationships because we can only survive on dual income? Wow, that is a plot twist.
How does that fix a relationship?
Because you can't do it by yourself.
When you it's greater the chance of the man of that household not actually being the head of the household, and that's some men can't deal with that. That comes a crease in a relationship.
When the man can't be the head of the household,
what? Because right now, if you got a convicted felon, it's a 90% chance that your spouse gonna make more than you.
So when you say be the head of the household, I'm head of the household is financially the head.
Man, you just bring I'm saying,
because you can be the head and not make all the money. Can you be the head of the household?
I believe that, not me personally, but some men, especially black men, I'm gonna address us.
Okay.
We live and die under that pride. So
that's what I'm saying.
So now, I'm trying to frame this correctly. Convicted felons coming back into community.
Yes, sir.
It's hard for us to make it to, like, when I say be the head of the household, this is something that I strive for.
Yeah.
Because the program that I was in when I came home, they were satisfied with me cooking that gyros on 18.
Right. And I'm with you. Here's what I'm looking to do. We've been doing definitions lately.
Mm-hmm.
So defining. How do you define head of household? And if making more money than your wife or your spouse is what makes you the head of the household, I think that's fundamentally flawed in our thinking right there.
I think you should.
Because you could be the head of the household and not make.
I think
more
you
than,
should be.
Y'all help me out.
I think you should be equally provisional.
Look, hold on.
Equally provisional, because it's a different.
Kids say,
Kids
say we just need him in it. Money is not what dictates the head. See, that's what. That's what. Hold on. Let me finish this.
Because I want to go in it.
And if he doesn't make much, that's even more reason to partner up, because he won't be able to do it alone either.
And when I wasn't the head, like, it was situations and times when I wasn't working.
Oh man, this is interesting.
I wasn't working, bro.
Yeah.
But first of all, I'm a cook. I'm the only child, so my mama gave me all the game.
Okay.
So my wife come home, I done cooked,
right,
cleaned up, I'm washing clothes, all this because guess what? She ain't gonna have to do this.
Yeah.
And
That's what I'm
you know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about, though.
Listen, the kids getting picked up from school, all that, bro.
Yeah,
it was a minute roles. When I got that job at Trade Winds, I think I was unemployed for about 8 months.
Right. So so you do what you need to do. It's partnership. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that don't make you less of a man.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that didn't make you any less the head of your household.
Because you made me more
because you're not working. Yeah, because
they
now
were like, hey, okay.
You in you know what to do. You know what I'm saying? And hold on, but there's some differing opinions on that. So Sharonda said you are not the head of the household if your income is not the head. See, I disagree with that, Sharonda.
I'm respectfully. In the middle of that. I'm in the middle.
You're not the head of the household if your income is not the head. It ain't about income.
Man, you strive to be that.
You strive to be that, but
it may not work out sometimes.
If the numbers don't work out,
affect you. Yeah, because your woman a real bad getter and she up there.
Yeah,
boy, you need to be a supporting cast.
And see, I think that but see, that's the thing. That mindset right there, right, is part of the problem, because it's like, okay, well, since I make I make more money, my income is the head, so I'm the head. I think that's what causes this friction, because it's just.
And a lot of these jokers been sent the girl to school to do nursing, and they come home from prison and they mad because she the head of the household.
How you gonna be mad? Right? She financially head of the household.
Yeah, you put her through school. She out there because
you know what I mean? Yeah. And it's a pride thing. It's an ego thing. I think it's a lot of it's a lot of things.
There they go.
It's a lot of things, y'all. All right, so it's Motivational Monday. We got a caller. What's on your mind?
I don't know if the money make you the head, because if neither one of y'all had no money, would she still be the role that she is, and you still be the role she is? But that's what I'm saying. But regardless, irrespective of the money, if there was no money, would you still be the man that you are, and would she still be the woman she is?
That's a very good
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Would you still be a father, irregardless of money?
Yes.
Would you still be a husband, irregardless of money?
Yes.
Would you still be a wife, irregardless of money?
Would
you still be a mother, irregardless of money? So money don't make you a father. Money don't make you a head. Money don't make you nothing.
Right.
It's just a tool used to trade. And sometimes we get so hung up on the money, we don't really clearly define the role.
That's right. I love that. You be thank you for that.
All right.
Hey, it's gonna get real dark in there if you ain't got $1,200 with don't do anything.
Let me tell you what else gonna happen though on that same point. At having to make $43 and $46 per household, ain't gonna be much of a household, because the property value is so high and you can't afford it. That's just to get by. That's what people ain't looking at. That's just what they consider to get by. So that lets you know that they're not making this area or developing this area, or these AMI numbers are not for you to be here. It's for you to move on.
Right.
And it's pretty soon, if we don't pay attention to what's going on, we'll be the people that used to live here, not the people that live here. We won't be the people of this community. We'll be the people that moved on.
Yes, sir.
The same way they are in Harlem and New York and other places where they the people that used to live there. They can say they from there, but they can't say they live there.
Ooh, yeah, you're right. Now I hear that.
I'm gonna leave y'all with that.
Yeah, no, that's it. That was heavy. I appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks for calling.
All right.
Man. Yeah. And I just read an article, and the article highlights that there's a growing financial burden on home buyers in the United States. And so that's what, and thank you, Kiss, for introducing that. Because it's huge, right? Like, I think a lot of the conflict comes from the not being clear on what your role is, like what you said, because we talk about gender roles a lot.
Man, your partner is your partner, man.
Yeah,
and y'all better figure that out in the house without the help of social media or outside influences.
Yeah,
y'all need to figure out how y'all go play the game, because it don't matter who you with.
Okay,
if you can't get to the basket, the person that you pass it to, they better be able to damn score.
Right.
That's it, man. You got to score, man. That's all, man. And we rely on that. Like when I can't do it, baby, score.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
And
put that thing up,
man.
Off the backboard with it. I ain't tripping.
Hold on. Caller, you on the air?
Hey, this Sharonda.
Hey,
I just wanted to clarify what I was saying. Okay, so the income base, as far as Uncle Sam, if you make the most money, you are the head of the household. That doesn't mean if the man doesn't make the most money,
You are 100% correct. Technically, when filing taxes, you're right.
Right. So if the man doesn't make the most money, he technically runs his household as the head of the household. But he also, even though he's the head, his decision making, he don't make them by himself. He make them with his wife.
That's good leadership anyway, though.
Hey man,
right?
If you're doing it right, whether you make everything and she make nothing, them decisions, you still gonna make decisions with your wife.
Man, even back in the movies.
But it's some men that say, that they make all the decisions and that's it.
Because
and the wife follow along.
So because they make the money, they make the decisions, is what you're saying? Or just period. Like you broke and still want to make all the decisions.
It's just it's a power. It be a power struggle sometimes.
The ones that just do make the most money and they don't want to consider what their wife has to say.
Okay, yeah, I hear that. And so you got other issues besides money in them type of situations. Because again, if you making all the money and your wife not making any money, I think she still should be considered in the decision making. Like that's just me and the way I'm kind of built and the way my relationship set up. But I'm finna channel my Kiana. The two people in the relationship are the ones who define it. Thank you for that clarification, Sharonda. Thank you.
As a man that
she should have told us about the podcast too.
As a man that has raised 3 women.
Okay.
I always tell my daughters to be aware of financial abuse.
Okay.
So be careful who you mate with.
Tell me about financial abuse. What you mean?
Because it kind of stems off what that's when a man is controlling because he's the breadwinner.
Okay, my money, my decisions.
And now I can control you to the point where you can't get out of this because you don't have no money.
Yeah, I've seen that with a lot of domestic, domestic violence
abusive.
Situations, and
he might not even put his hands on you, but
but it's just
he got you stuck to. Now I got to make all this. You do as I say. Weigh my plate at.
Yeah.
Why you feed the kids before?
Oh man, them just bad people though. I don't think that got nothing to do with it.
Knock all the food over because you don't feed the kids before me.
I won't say them bad people. That's just a way that don't work for me. I can't imagine operating like that. Because at the end of the day, it's all about peace, and you want peace in your household. And once you understand roles, like that's a fundamental aspect of having peace in the home.
Yes.
I think the disturbances come with people not understanding what their roles and what their contributions are to the relationship. And so even if she is like the financial, and IRS defined head of the household, you still want to, show some deference and respect to your man, even if he ain't bringing, the top. He's not the top earner.
And this comes from a person like me, man. I invest so much into my wife, man.
Right.
Like we invest so much in each other. Like
that's right.
It's for her, taking me as is and us going through that financial situation. That's one of the reasons why Jab went and dug it up and got her shoe store. Like, come on, let's do this because it's your dream.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. And I want you to. And it's like, man, I always tell my sons right now, like, be careful who you procreate with.
Yes.
And I tell them this, and my example is all that soft boy stuff they doing right now, it's gonna multiply by 10 once y'all have a child.
Ooh.
So it go the same with your girl, it go the same with the dude. If he acting funny, don't want to go get you nothing to eat, I don't. Yeah. So when you have a baby, it's it's only going to multiply.
It's gonna magnify
all that FN stuff. It's gonna multiply.
Yeah.
Everything in the it's gonna. So you watch that and you times it by 10,
right? And
that's how you decide who you gonna make a baby with.
Yeah, no, that's right though. And look, you said you decide who you make a baby with. A lot of times you ain't even thinking about making a baby.
Man.
You're thinking about pleasure, and the baby is the consequence or the result of not thinking at all. Like ain't nobody thinking about, okay, yeah, she look good. Let's have a conversation about making a baby together.
Once you decide to have
who's talking like that? Who's talking like that?
Once you conversation I just had with my 18-year-old.
Yeah.
Who has my another grandchild coming for me. Once you decide to have unprotected sex, you decide to have a baby.
Yeah, pretty much.
It don't matter who you did it with.
Yeah.
Because, bro, your brother got a cheese puff barrel full of rubbers.
Okay.
So you decided to have a baby.
Okay. Yeah.
Like you got a cheese ball. Like these college students, we don't play. Well, here they go.
Mm-hmm.
And we was giving away free.
Yeah, we would.
So we brought them home.
Right, that's right.
You got teenagers. Here you go.
Yeah.
And so you decided to have a child. So
yeah,
this ain't.
But that's what I'm saying. The decision is not. I don't think it's like that. First and foremost, like it's not an active decision. It's like an unconscious decision because it's you in pursuit of pleasure without responsibility, not appreciating the responsibility that comes or that follows that pleasure. And that's what I'm saying. Like you talked about how when you decide to make a baby, like these are conversations that we need to be having with our boys and girls, understanding like
before they have the baby.
Having a child is something that we need to be deciding on. It's not like, oh, you slipping up and you made a mistake and now all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Like we got to break the, oh man, what I'm going to do, I just found out I'm pregnant thing to like, oh my God, we did it. We said we was going to have a baby and we tried to have a baby.
Exactly.
Like we need to get that into the culture, not the, dang, what I'm going to do? She pregnant and you know what I'm saying? Or her saying, dang, what I'm going to do? Because I just found out I'm pregnant and what about my career? What about like all of that stuff? Like we need to be having these conversations about procreation up front and really starting to be intentional about it, because I think having, these mistakes, right? I mean, ain't nobody a mistake, but God, is in charge of life. You know what I mean? He's the author of life.
Like I
get all of that.
The child got to be taken care of by the mother and the father.
Right,
like
right. But it's just the intentionality, I guess, is what I'm speaking to.
Ain't no opt out, Playboy.
Yeah, no, there is no opt out. But that's what I'm speaking to. I'm speaking about the intentionality. You know what I'm saying? Like the intentionality of procreating, really picking a partner. You know, to understand, like we got similar goals, we got similar backgrounds. We have supporting skills, right? Like okay, there's something that you strong in that I'm not strong in, and vice versa. And so by us linking up, like this will be your part. That's what I mean. We talk about roles, because in relationships, all of that stuff matters. And so like it took me a minute to really, I won't say appreciate, but I can't think of another word, like what my wife, how she supports me. You know what I'm saying? And the way, like she's the one that sees, she's the one that has the vision. You know what I'm saying? All right. Caller, what's on your mind? You on the air.
What's up? Is up? That like Granny Petty. Good morning, my good people.
Good morning. Damian Davis, comedian Damian Davis on the line, y'all. So let me ask you, does money make you the head of the household?
Not if you're married, goddamn, you'll never.
Oh, hello, we're on the radio.
Oh, sorry. Boo, boo.
But hold on, what did you say though? Not if you're married, you ain't gonna never be the head of nothing.
Man, they got the last say so, man. They got the last say, but it should be no money issue, man. Money shouldn't come to the play of what you got going on. You got to keep everything co-stated. I say each household, whatever works for you, that what works for you.
That's
too many people pick titles and emphasis on things, man. It's a new era. It's whatever make your family and everything, your foundation, keep it moving is the way it's moving. Don't let people get in between what you and your family got going on, because at the end of the day, you're responsible for you and your family happiness, and mainly your happiness. So that's how I look at it like that. So money should never be an issue.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that. Hey, what you got cooking, man?
So hold on. For y'all go, the movie is out today. Everybody on that live, in the chat, in the comments, look on my link look on my page, Damian Davis page by 12 o'clock. You can purchase the movie. I see the link. Everybody check me out by 12. I will have the movie available today. Sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes I don't. It's my comedy special, St. Pete. Support. I'm going to hit y'all up when it's out because I want y'all to get the movie. Watch it on your TV screen.
Yeah.
You can't make it to the shows. I'm coming to your TV in your household. I'm going to be the head of your household tonight. Put that on your TV tonight.
Man, you're going to be the head of the household.
Like Granny Panties, man. Make sure y'all get it, man. I love y'all.
Where to go? Tell me one more time where to go to get it. You said it's gonna be on your Facebook page.
I'm gonna send out a personal link to like sneak preview to everybody who want to purchase, and then it'll be on TV Wednesday. So y'all will be able to go download the app and buy the movie. So just hit me up, and it's out today at 12.
That's what's up. Appreciate it. Comedian Damian Davis, ladies and gentlemen, doing big things.
You already know. Yeah, you already know. Love y'all.
Love you too, big bro. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, he doing it big, man. I'm so proud. I'm just happy. I remember his first TikTok video that went viral during like the pandemic. I think it might have been, and just to see from like, I got a viral video from that to like helping other people, man, and just doing shows and making other people's dreams come true. Like, you know what I mean? Creating spaces for people to get up there and do comedy.
And it's going to be my dream come true. And I mean this with all due respect. Because I'm a fan of Tubi. Because once you hit your money break, man, drop that thing on Tubi. Bro.
Tubi catch a hard time. Why Tubi catch a hard time?
Tubi don't catch a hard time.
No, I mean, I be seeing like the
memes,
social media.
The one you love to hate because everybody hate, but everybody there.
Yeah. That's right, though.
It's
like Metro.
Make an analysis if you're not there.
It's like Metro.
All right, you there though?
You there? Yeah. I rock with Tubi.
Listen. Before football came out Sunday.
Yeah, Tubi.
Man, I'm locked in, man. I might Tubi all day. All day long, man. Because we finna drop a Tubi movie right here in St. Pete. I got one in my head. I just got to get what you bought them.
Yeah, and Tubi previews, they roll right on. Like, you stay on the preview on Tubi too long, you finna be watching the movie. they don't show you previews.
Like, what happened?
It's on. Okay, I was just watching. But that worked. That absolutely works. And so what we was talking about earlier, I just want to finish this article because it's something that I've seen firsthand, the impact of it. So it's an article highlighting the growing financial burden of home buyers in the United States. It said over half of home buyers now face monthly mortgage payments of at least $2,000, with a quarter of them paying $3,000 or more.
That's high.
I'm telling you. This is concerning, given the average monthly earnings in July 2023 were just about $4,600. So that's the average. Remember, we said you have to be making $7,500 in order to do $2,500.
Look at the position that put the owners in as we talk about the renters. Like it's two sides.
That's why I wanted to highlight this because we do a lot of advocacy and work around tenants.
What about the owners?
Yeah, and so meaning that some homeowners are spending right now over 60% of their income on their mortgage. I'm gonna say that again, y'all. Some homeowners are spending over 60% of their income on their mortgage. These figures are before considering expenses like property taxes and insurance. The rising monthly payments are particularly challenging for first-time home buyers as they are often They often have lower incomes. The cost of high housing, coupled with increasing mortgage rates, has pushed affordability to a 30-year low. So when we talk about affordable housing, it's not just affordable for renters, but also affordable for home buyers. While some buyers receive financial support from family or use existing home equity to offset their mortgage, it's uncertain when relief might come as the Federal Reserve continues to raise interest rates. The current high mortgage payments may become the new normal unless significant economic factors change. And again, that's kind of the point that Kiss introduced, man. like a lot of this, do it by myself. I can make it on my own. Like,
you need a spouse. That was the beginning of the conversation.
That was the beginning of the conversation. Like them, I can make it on my own. Like it's getting a little harder out here to do that.
And you got to prepare your children. Like, I come in with full understanding that college is not for everybody.
Right on.
Even reading books ain't for everybody. But
hold on,
you have to.
Go ahead.
So a lot of people can't. A lot of I always say this. I have a homeboy that's functionally illiterate, but he's an electrician.
Okay, I got you.
And he keep a job.
I got you.
And we don't go back to, we done lost the. Oh, he go to work with granddad every day, so now he know how to fix body work. He know how to do body work.
Right.
So some of our kids, we have to take them for what they are and push them into industries where they can afford to live here.
Yeah.
Because, okay, although you're not college material, you can go to P-Tech and do plumbing.
Yeah.
You can do fiber optics.
Yeah.
They got the drone class out there right now, man. And you can go to the police department and operate the drone.
Yeah. Construction with all of this building too. They do inspections.
Heavy equipment operator.
They use drones for surveys and site surveys and a lot of stuff they use them drones for.
Heavy equipment operator.
Mm-hmm.
They finna rebuild the city for the next 30 years, right?
Come on.
That dude up there in that crane getting paid more than everybody to just sit up there. I'm go.
Yep. He on the walkie-talkie.
Big bag. Ain't back on his phone.
30 degrees to the left.
Y'all hit me when y'all ready.
He move it 30 degrees and he's sitting. Yeah.
Heavy machine operator. Oh, man. Guide these kids, the post office.
Okay.
We don't trick our kids not to go work at the post office, man. When they can start at 18, 19 and retire by the time they hit 40.
Yeah. And catch the vapors. Every time I think about the post office, that's please, you work for UPS.
Man, UPS. Okay, that is so funny. Being at UPS is one of the highest paying jobs you can probably get as a felon right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they paying their drivers up to $150.
Yeah. No, they just did.
I was trying to get into UPS.
UPS just flipped it. The workers though. The workers.
My Facebook friend tried to get me. I don't know what
I gotta
happened.
find that article.
I don't think I followed up, but I tried to get into UPS, man. I was trying to make a play over there, man. I wish I would have.
They making money too.
Oh man, they in their bag.
Yeah, that union, man. Shout out to the unions who organized with that. I think it might have been Teamsters Union that organized. Yeah. So if you've been looking for a job and you're trying to do it, the St. Pete Works Collaborative, led by St. Pete College, is in partnership with the City of St. Petersburg and the Pinellas County Urban League. They're going to be hosting a first responders career and resource fair. So if you want to be a first responder, you want to pursue that career, there's a first responders career and resource fair, September 27th at St. Pete College All-State Center. That's the one across from Walmart. That's going to be 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on September the 27th. Career seekers will have the opportunity to discover the true meaning of service as they join the ranks of the fearless men and women who dedicate their lives to protect and serve our community. Whether they are seasoned professionals seeking a new challenge or a passionate individual ready to start an extraordinary career, this career and resource fair is the gateway to your future. So please come together. They're working with the Pinellas County Urban League, and Pinellas County's best talent they're looking for you. So if you're looking for a job, make sure that you hit them up. You can get more information by going to pcul.org/event, and then you'll be able to see what's happening with the career fair.
Oh, we back too.
Yeah. Talk to me.
Me and the King Scamp, man.
Okay.
Career fair at the Foundation of Healthy St. Pete. We back in it.
Okay, right on.
No, I know it's at P-Tech, but it's presented by the Foundation of Healthy St. Pete.
Okay.
Actually waiting on the paperwork. It's gonna be in October.
Okay.
And y'all know, man, like hired on the spot. Y'all get out here and
it's that time already?
Well,
man,
it's 2
quick.
times a year now.
Okay, I was about to say that.
We just popped it off. So we're doing it again. We're running it back.
Okay.
It's twice. It's 2 times a year now.
Okay.
Because
thank you for that.
That was
because I'm like, man, this time is flying, boy.
Yeah, we ain't getting that old that fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
that's what it feels like sometimes.
Like, ooh, hold on now.
I'm like, wait a minute, dog, we back. And then also we're still calling all 49th Street business owners, stakeholders. We have a new date for the 49th Street Business District creation and visioning session. It's October 2nd. So we'll be doing it October 2nd at 6 1617 49th Street, the Gulfport Neighborhood Center. So you're invited. The 49th Street Business District Visioning Session. We're asking you for an evening of network, collaboration, and fellowship, and we're actually going to be laying out the vision. It's basically saying
do y'all
this
have
is what
a
we want to see.
membership? Like, far as all the businesses, or is it a collect? Like,
we still like this is the meeting number 3.
Okay, so once y'all get to a point, I want you to start getting, because I have a free. I have something free that I want to offer all those businesses. So I want to, you know what I mean?
So come on October 2nd. I'll put you on the agenda.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah.
I got to come outside now, y'all.
Look, you here
it's probably
saying you want to offer it to
the
the businesses. I'm telling you.
I ain't ready yet. Hey, we'll talk about it.
But I mean, come on, man. It's me. You know how that goes. If you got something for them, we do the agenda.
It's something that I'm also working on. I talked to you about it, but it's something that I'm working on. And I like, that was my mindset. I want to start it with those businesses and grow it from there.
Because it's a budding collective, man. We got probably about 35, 40 businesses that,
that's what
have tapped in. Individuals that's looking for business. I mean, looking for other work, man. And so, it's going to be an amazing thing. And so y'all come out, and it's not just business owners. If you live in the area, we're inviting you to come out as well to help shape the vision. Because right now it's like, okay, 49th Street is a blank slate. What do we want to see? How do you want it to see? What should the traffic pattern look like? You know what I mean? What should the sidewalks, the landscape look like? What type of businesses do we want here? Like we all in the ideation phase, so we can come up with a strategic vision. And then once you start doing the visioning, then you work to create a plan to make your vision real. And so like we're really doing it for real, man.
I'm finna call somebody out on the radio.
And then last thing I want to say before we get into,
I want to call somebody out in the 49th Street Business District.
Okay, call them out.
Shout out to McCall's.
Yes.
And my call out to y'all is, y'all didn't get back with me so I could file y'all St. Pete Microfund grant.
Okay.
Because I had a whole vision for what we was going to do with it.
Okay.
And my brother John asked me, for my, and like,
Yep.
I done wrote this in my head. I'm just ready to give it to y'all. That's it.
Okay. So McCall's, get a jab.
Yeah, man. It's already wrote in my brain. I'm just ready to give it. I'm ready to deliver.
All right. Last thing, and then we're going to get up out of here, do final thoughts. State Rep Michelle Rayner, she's calling on high school students in House District 62. She's excited to announce House District 62's first ever bill writing contest for the upcoming 2024 legislative session. You want to hear more about it? Thank you. I'm glad you asked. This contest will serve as an opportunity for high school students to get more involved in the legislative process, as well as improving our community. High school students are looking to submit. If you want to submit a bill, you can recognize and identify an issue in the community, craft a one-page solution that will address the issue, and then submit your work to HD062 at myfloridahouse.gov by the deadline, which is October 1st. If chosen, your bill idea will be one of the bills that she will sponsor in the upcoming 2024 legislative session. How about that for co-governance?
I love it. And
that's pretty powerful.
I want to see how we can get the students involved. Like, I feel like it should be hundreds. Like she should be bombarded.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, like she should have to call for help.
Yeah,
like, y'all come read some of this stuff.
I need some people to read some of these.
Yeah,
these
like
bill
so,
ideas.
Man, just like get your kids involved in local and state government.
Right, absolutely.
Don't worry about Biden and Trump, man. The local and state government is where it's at.
Always has, always will be. And so, final thoughts, Jack. We got to land the plane and make room for Sister Hughes.
My final thoughts.
Yep.
All right, man. Build a city, man. I see Albert Whittier Airport would be the perfect spot for this movie theater and a row of hotels for hospitality for the city.
I'm finna be getting letters from the friends of Albert Whittier.
Hey, I said it, man. These my views. Y'all, man, listen. Park your little plane somewhere else, bro. Come on, man. Like we gotta burn. We gotta make money here. All right, go ahead. We can't make money off your airplane. I can't even get out there.
I hear that. Look, be the change you want to see.
Yes, right. That would be in it.
Yeah, smart is the new gangster, man. As Brother Donnie would say, expand your gangster, man. And y'all level up. It's gonna be a great week. Let's make it a great week. Let's do it on purpose. There's a lot more that needs to be done and needs to be said. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Up next is Sister Hughes, make you lose your shoes and shout all around the house. So y'all stay tuned for Total Praise on 99 Jam. This has been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
And write down 5 things we can do ever with it. King Jab, this here.
Boy, you tough. Believe and do good. Boy, you